it may be 3-1 in favor of OKC, but the last 3 games have been decided by a score. The starting lineups and huge performances by Chandler Parsons and Omer Asik. James Harden looks to bounce back. Not so much of a top performance for him. And Kevin Durant with 38 points shooting throughout the series. Here is Jackson. In and out. And fighting for the rebound.
That's kind of a decoy to be able to pump fake, get to the basket, finish close to the hoop.
27 points for Parsons with 10 rebounds and 8 assists. And his playoff best only in his second year from the University of Florida. Houston by 2. Here is Garcia, double teamed and 3 inside, and the field goal by Asik, and he's fouled. So they double teamed Garcia on the outside, and Asik picking up where he left off.
Well, this is where you have to be aggressive. Last play we saw Parsons drive. This time they have to double Garcia because they think he's going to be as aggressive.
He had one more offensive rebound than his total going into the last game. Playing a lot more minutes as a starter here in Houston than he did coming off the bench for the Bulls. And Parsons doesn't go for it. And the turnaround is short by Ibaka, and here come the Rockets again.
To spend some time with the team, and Scott Brooks saying having him around was just so good for the guys. Westbrook had surgery on that right knee last Saturday, and there's many questions. He is definitely out for the season, you know, guys.
All right, Tracy, thank you very much. Meanwhile, the Rockets, this is their game. Not this, as Asik gets the basket, but the three-point shot. Harden, Asik. And they're going to call the Houston foul. Charging against Asik, and that'll be his second of the game.
Kevin McHale had to run on the court to half court to beg for a timeout. Once again, you see Parsons denying Durant. They don't want him to touch the ball at all.
Ibaka, and it's deflected out of bounds by Asik, and shot clock down to just under 5 seconds. And Game 7 will be Sunday at OKC if the Rockets can amazingly extend. Remember, no team has ever come back from a 3-0.
He is questionable to return.
All right, Tracy, that's an important guy off the bench. Rockets first possession. Parsons going in strong, looking for the foul as well. Parsons now
to play for, and the one that you love so much. That's why that bothered Harden a little bit. He'll never have to face that again in the NBA unless he gets traded from Houston and has to go play them in the first round. You're going to have to prove that you can replace Harden and that you can score as well as he did.
And Asik with a three-point play opportunity on a great pass from Parsons. And it's 13 points again, so the crowd didn't have much time to get excited.
You big fellas at home, pick and roll. Don't pick and stay. Pick and roll. Learn to catch and finish strong like Asik. It helps so much. You draw the defense. If he keeps...
Had been his playoff high in this series. Now looking for the and one, and he's got it.
And it stretches. Now your role is much more important. The consequences of your action, everybody sees.
And a turnover. Jackson trying to pass it out. No one was there.
And mentally and physically, not being able to help his team. Never has missed a game in his career until last week.
Asik from Brooks.
Everyone makes the game too difficult at times, especially big fellas. Pick and roll. You can't say how much help it does to have.
Right now for 23 points. Harden leading the Rockets with 21. Double-digit lead, and it's been that way as Asik cannot convert.
The Rockets are so much quicker than the guards of OKC.
Here's Martin changing hands up in the air, nothing doing. Liggins misses the three.
What a move by Durant with the hands up.
And here is Harden, a blocking foul.
Late in the game, in Game 4, because Garcia was spaced on.
Fisher will drive against Asik and gets fouled.
Know the personnel on the opposite team. You know that Fisher is going to knock down threes, play
One
great.
point in the game. Otherwise, here's the pick and roll again to Asik, and he's fouled. They've run this play countless times tonight.
So many times I watch players in development that want to try to do everything except what's right. This is what's right. Roll. Try to finish strong. Keep
The
it.
Rockets win. They'll be home for a game 6 on Friday. And again, Fisher has to settle for 1 out of 2. And a 10-point game.
Wow.
And a whistle.
They are hack-a-asik. They are hacking Asik.
Ibaka committing the foul.
They are fouling him to put him on the free throw line to stop the momentum.
What do you think of that?
Well, I think from OKC, I'm very surprised, and it feels like a gimmick. When the better team starts to do that, you think that you're in their head. By the way, now you're going to be in the bonus pretty early with Harden and those guys coming at you.
And it's thrown over the glass.
Harden trying to be a little too smart, thinking that they were going to foul Asik, and they were fouling him. And they didn't foul him in time, so he actually shot it up thinking that they already fouled him, let me get it up, but they did not foul him in time.
Well, Harden has one smart play in this game. And here is Cephalosha beating Ibaka with the basket. So now it's an 8-point game. By the way, Asik, a 56% free throw shooter during the regular season. And now we have a OKC foul here, and there is Jackson fouling Asik.
Never. Well, they're going to need Asik inside. Hopefully get the 1 for 2 for Houston's sake. It makes it more valuable to stay in the game late.
1 out of 2, they take that, the Rockets will. Never started until game 3 of this series. And another foul will send Asik to the line. This will be on Ibaka.
Talked about it. You want someone that quit stop fouling to stop fouling you? Make a free throw.
He's got 1 free throw shooter during the regular season. And he makes 2, so tighten up their defense somewhat, because the Thunder are getting inside baskets a lot by Jackson the last couple of times now.
And the reason why is because they are playing 4-on-4. It is no help coming for Garcia, nor should they be. You want anyone. They pull this game out, they're the smartest ever. If not, maybe it wasn't the right decision. If Asik keeps knocking down these free throws.
There'll be a lot of questions if they don't come out in front. And missed the both. 4 on the shot clock. Here is Fisher against Parsons. Offensive rebound, no. Asik getting the rebound as we get close to 4.5. And they will foul Asik, and it was Cephalosha who does it. So Asik, who's 4 of 8 from the line in his last.
To keep him in the game. Way to play defense without fouling. But just because you can play defense without fouling doesn't mean, hold on, here it comes, wait for it. You're going to get fouled.
And this is where
you do not want to put the Thunder on the line. Or if you do, he's going to get 2 free throws in the ball line.
Well, you can, but it's going to really cost you them, perhaps. And he makes them both. So Reggie Jackson has come up big for the Thunder here in the 4th quarter, and there's the other foul. Jackson committing the foul on Asik. Haven't we seen this before?
We're probably going to see it for the next 2 minutes.
Exactly, that's what you want to say. Where is Shaq when we need him?
Scotty Brooks has also taken Houston off the three-point line, and maybe he'd rather trade these free throws than three-pointers for Houston.
Durant, Jackson, he's feeling it. But he misses there from 3, and Asik getting the rebound, and here's the foul, and it's Durant. It's like they're divvying it up. Who's going to foul him on this one?
But you still have
7-point lead with just under 4 minutes in the fourth. Like a dagger every time he makes one. That's true. And a 9-point lead. 101 reason why the Rockets needed to hurry that offensive sequence.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Great hand by Garcia on Durant.
Here is Garcia. He misses a 3. Loose ball, and Asik fouled. And we'll go to the line. 2:13 to go. 8-point lead for Houston with a chance to make it 10.
Well, Asik, I'm mentioning your name with one of the greats, Shaq, because they're trying to make you go to the free throw line. You're knocking it down, playing big, and here on the other end, way not to foul, keep both hands up. Good block, way to contribute off.
11 for 16, 9 for 14 at the line in the last.
Remember, Asik missing some pretty big free throws in Game 6 last year in the playoffs. Well, he didn't get better for you guys, but obviously he did some work over the summer, getting better at his free throws.
He makes them both. And it's a
pumping his fist, saying, I told you, Webb, you didn't believe me. Big game.
Fisher hits the 3 at the buzzer, and the Houston Rockets have come in and defeated the Oklahoma City Thunder 107-100 in a shocker, keeping the crowd out of the game. And Harden with 31 points and 7 threes, leading 6 players in double figures. Kevin Durant had 36, but held scoreless in the fourth quarter. And a shocker in this game. Right now, let's send it over to Tracy Wolfson with James Harden.
Well, thanks a lot, Dick. And James, let's first talk about the Thunder's game plan down the stretch to hack Asik. Talk about how he was able to step up in that situation.
Well, he works on it every single day. Shooting his free throws, we didn't even know this was going to happen, but he was ready. He made most of them, and that's all that matters. We got stops down the fourth quarter, and that's how we won the game.
How about for you?